How's it going, Scorpio community? Angels of protection, ancestors, and spirit guides. What is it that needs to come out for the Scorpios? Introduction. The first card that comes out is very powerful. It's very aligning with what's already being put out. Learn the truth. It's time to face it. It's time to approach it. It's time to see it in all areas around you, Scorpio. Something you're not comfortable with, you really don't want to see it. It's hard. It is hard to cut ties. It is hard to move on from others. It is hard to face the reality of the dynamics of certain relationships that we have with certain people. All right. Oh, this is a Scorpio card. Just know you don't see it, but it's all a part of your house's energy. It's rebirth. And rebirth is having the death of something else, having to basically, it's like the phoenix. You know, the phoenix is able to grow so old and it reaches the age where it erupts and it turns to ashes, but it's rebirthed from its own ashes. We're going to let something go. We're going to let something decompose so that we can grow something more fertile here. Two things that you're confused on: concealment and resilience. I feel like this goes both hand in hand with you and hand in hand with these others' energy. You know, it's hard. It's hard to look past their masks sometimes, especially when you've loved them for so long, when you've had relationships with them. It doesn't have to be intimate. This could be with a person, place, and or thing. Some places we've known for so long and we watch it start to change. But in some ways we deny it. We deny it. We let it keep its mask on. Or again, we start to change and we start to realize that something really isn't for us. But we're okay with putting a mask on it to just, you know, be there because it's something that we have traditions with. And we need confidence here. This was coming out in the cleansing of the cards. The confidence to have this rebirth. The confidence to take off the mask that they have been wearing, to see past the mask that they have been wearing. And to be able to say no. All right, so something we're not seeing. Here it is. That's why you remember how this deck was flipped and the letting go was right there. This is why you're holding on to something that has expired and something you need to learn the truth about is going to help you navigate when it comes to your emotional side. Remember, when you get unbalanced in your emotions, that's when it's easier for people to manipulate you. All right, so a lot of angels of protection here. Angels of protection, spirit guides. What needs to come out? There's a truth here you're not understanding. It's a lot of confusion in the thoughts, not knowing which way to go with how you think about things. Especially when you try and step up into a higher view of it. There could be that lack of confidence when you step up into the higher view. And this is something that people will capitalize on. Here comes the Eight of Wands. Yeah, stuck. You feel what's happening, but it's hard to interpret because you have these love goggles on to these people. And as I say that, these people are not really ones for you to celebrate with. These people keep you stuck. This has to do with somebody who's really just stuck on themselves type of thing, I feel like, with this King of Pentacles energy. Nine of Pentacles. This person has been quite an investment for you. It's been a very long time that you have known them. You've definitely built a relationship here with them. It could be that you feel like they're really a part of the foundations in your life because, again, they have been here so long for you. And this is something that it's really hard to navigate, what to feel, how to believe, how to think, how to even get clarity about what to do with this person, this relationship, with this thing, or this place. And right here, I feel like this is the overinvestment. And the overinvestment because you have a lack of confidence when it comes to walking away from them. This is talking about being able to protect your energetic self. That's very interesting. Yeah, the energetic self when it comes to these Four of Wands type of energy. Partnerships, bad partnerships with people, places, and or things. Bad partnerships and foundations that are crumbling, but it's foundations that have been built. They have been in for a while. This person has a room in your internal home. That's what it is. But this person isn't respecting your internal home. Temperance. Ooh. Yeah, bringing in a balance that's going to kick out anybody who's trying to embezzle on your energy. But it asks you to face the things that you are afraid to change. And see, Saturn here with this World card that's representing Capricorn talks about where we resist change. Now, what I love about this story here, because you have both energies come out from the new moon, which was in Cancerian, and the full moon, which was in Capricorn. Now, with Cancerian energy at the core of this energy, it represents us hiding our emotions from people. People not really understanding how we feel at the core about things, how we feel about their behaviors and stuff like that. This is where we hide all of that and we continue to overlook things. But with this Capricorn card here, this talks about resisting. So at times we resist even how we feel about things. We will build walls to the things that ask us to explore our emotions about certain things. And it could be this relationship. With Capricorn, we withhold our emotions from ourselves. We withhold exploring those type of things. We will climb cliffs to get away from it. But you're climbing this person's cliffs here and it's no good for you. You have climbed too high, too far for them, to the point where you are not being taken care of. All right, so let's head off into the conclusion. For some reason, I'm feeling a big pull to the White Light Oracle here. So what I see is 3 cards. So we're going to go on the threes. 3, 3, 3. Keep faith, seek guidance from your guides. And then earlier we had the 8s with the introduction. So 8, 8, 8. You have the universe's support. Prosperity is coming and an old phase is ending. And we've talked about that energy with the 12th house, with those 2 Pisces cards that came out. So let's call in divine and universal energy. What is it that needs to come out for the Scorpio community? Having patience with yourself, being able to sit and really, what I'm hearing is decipher the things that have been happening around you with whoever this is, person, place, and or thing. So we have the first card, Let's see, what are the... Ooh, we have another card. So what is the last card here? What is the last card? The last positive message, reconfirming message for the Scorpio community. This is really going in and getting in touch with yourself. You know, stepping into your place of power, your knowledge, that guidance that you've been feeling from the divine. What I'm hearing from the divine is not every message the divine gives you is supposed to be for others. Sometimes when you get these messages or these urges and you translate them as something you need to do for another, when actually the divine is giving you a message specifically for you. So, Queen of the Nagas, a sacred task for you to fulfill. It is to be found through the connection to your heart. Be open only to those most authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continued spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. That's that change in karma. I feel like that's going to happen. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds. So open your heart and mind to the light. It's a lot of what we've been talking about in this story that has been unfolding here. Like I said, these are just the confirming messages for you. Our last card. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies towards what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greater good. But there's generally a ripple effect that happens. It's a domino effect. And there could be somebody else who's going to see what's going to happen. It may not be this person who changes, that does something better for themselves, but it could be something that you teach another. Maybe you teach somebody else close to you how to say no, and that it's okay to say no. There's that as well. So this is going to conclude it. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your patience. And don't forget to thank your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, as well as divine and universal energy for coming on in and helping out. And I hope that you have a most wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.